Some suggest the new sports business model might be opening the door to other programs.
It is more than just a game. We know that. It is big business.
A lot of bars, restaurants, hotels say football season is their biggest moneymaker.
There's a lot that goes into these games, even how it affects Columbia's economy.
While this new era of college sports has moved the needle on athlete compensation at its forefront, the true economic impact of college sports still remains at the community level.
I've been a Mizzou fan my entire life. I grew up in Moberly. My grandparents were longtime donors and supporters of Mizzou, along with our entire family. And I've been attending basketball and football games since I was 3. 20-some years, I've seen a lot of ups and downs with Mizzou. You know, we have seen many years of football down, and now football's up and continue to go in the right direction. Men's basketball, back when we had Norm Stewart, was going really well and had a lot of great times. And now we're starting to see all that come back. And I think all of Mizzou Athletics is going the right direction. People that maybe normally wouldn't come to Columbia will drive in for weekly basketball and football games, and gives them a reason to come to Columbia and get excited to be a part of the Mizzou tradition.
Think about a homecoming weekend where people are coming in sometimes Thursday night, Friday night, 65,000 people for a game. And then we've averaged how many sellouts in a row now. What that does for the economy of the city of Columbia, the Boone County region, and obviously the state of Missouri. When we're winning, we're selling out stadiums. People are coming, they're staying here. You know, they might be going to the winery over in Roseport. They're traveling along Interstate 70, they're stopping, they're spending money, they're buying merchandise to support their university, and all of those things are very, very positive. Without fans, a sports program is nothing. And so having the great fan base that we have is what makes this place truly special.
As the only Power 4 conference brand in the state, Mizzou Athletics operates as a massive gravitational force, pulling in capital, driving statewide development, and anchoring the cultural and financial identity of Missouri.
Who you really want to hear from are two stud athletic coaches that are with us tonight. The way they prepare their student athletes for life after athletics, because not every one of them will go to the next level. I love the coaches for that mission, for planting that seed in their mind. And would you please help me while Coach Drinkwood and Coach Gates up?
Really what we're going to talk about today is the ability to move the needle at the University of Missouri with our athletic programs, and not just football and basketball, but the entire athletic department. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So what the challenge was that I asked this leadership to help us do is, let's bring us all together, and let's try to go farther together by sharing the vision of what we're trying to accomplish. I know both of us want to be competitive and win a championship, but we want to promote the University of Missouri. We want to promote the state of Missouri. This is a wonderful state. It's an unbelievable place, filled with rich tradition and history that we are proud to be associated with. I had one of the greatest memories of my life traveling to St. Louis with my 16-year-old daughter and attending my first ever NCAA March Madness. And it was an awesome opportunity to watch our team compete, our fans take over. And Coach Gates does an unbelievable job, not only recruiting student athletes, but developing. I know where this close. And under his leadership and under our investment in this room, he's going to get us there. And Jason Crow is a heck of a starting point, right?
We're tied together. Our success is tied together. Our recruiting is tied together. And it all has to be the synergy that creates it in this room. We are competing at the best level that we can, results the best way that we can, with the changes that are going 100 miles per hour. I don't get Jason Crow if the football field isn't packed. I don't get Tony Bryant if that football field isn't packed on their visits. So that's what we've learned to do. And those things matter. It matters when you sell the vision. It matters when you sell the university, the city.
Well, our state certainly has a lot to be proud of, right? And so we have business leaders and companies that are Mizzou affiliated that we want to just reach out and engage with them and find ways for us to have a mutually beneficial partnership, but also just to be proud of who we are as Mizzou Tigers and as Mizzou companies.
I think as a business owner, you see the importance of growing your team around you and reaching out to as many people as possible to see the value that you can bring to the table. In the same way, at Mizzou, you have to get valuable supporters and support staff all around you and fans that believe in the university and show up on the weekly basis, yearly basis, just to see over the years how it's changed so dramatically and so quickly, and how much it actually takes to be able to continue to produce a competitive team on the court and on the field, looking at the revenue that it could bring in for the local businesses, and just being another one of the SEC cities that bring people here all the time, and also show our coaches that they have the support of the community, both financially, but also as fans to be there to fill the seats.
Winning isn't easy. Winning is very hard. It's something that Coach Pinkel always talked about. Winning is very, very hard. If you don't have those good external relationships, then you will definitely suffer. Politically speaking, if you don't have allies in Jefferson City to help pass the next update to NIL or whatever comes next, then you're going to lose that recruiting advantage that we held for I think 3 or 4 years before teams caught on to what our current NIL structure is now. I kind of became the knowledge base on how that worked, but if not for the guys before me kind of laying that groundwork, just like in football, you've got players that come before you that lay the groundwork of what success looks like, we wouldn't be where we're at today. And now with NIL, well, this is what it was like when I played. As an alumnus, it was, we just walked through the new facility. I'm like, man, these guys don't know what it was like. Well, the guys that played in the 90s and early 80s, when they came back when we got the new facility, the MATC, they're like, oh, you guys don't know how good you have it. And so just being able to touch on all that and say, donors, this is what helps keep moving the program forward.
Driving economic impact outward means nothing if you aren't empowering the individuals at the center of it. To equip student athletes for this high-yield environment, Mizzou Athletics launched an innovative financial education and empowerment program engineered by financial services giant Edward Jones.
Mizzou Athletics and Edward Jones had the same purpose and the goal of wanting to impact student athletes and give them lifelong skills. So in June 2025, we had a pilot with student athletes. It was about 15 student athletes from football, volleyball, men's basketball, and they came together to talk about what are the topics that they need to know now, and how do they want to receive information about those topics. I think that's pretty critical because you can sit them down in a lecture hall and talk to them for an hour, or you can have different active sessions so that they can receive knowledge differently. The program is very important to launch now, especially with our student athletes getting financial compensation and learning how to manage their money, not after they've started to get this money, but even before it. That's really critical. It's really important to even have companies that are willing to pour back into our student athletes that are based in Missouri, because it's Missouri helping Missouri. Being able to dedicate building these Mizzou-made leaders, we take pride in that. And so it's really awesome to say that we have companies that are willing to really maximize that connection to help us in our student athletes' education.
I think the opportunities that being a college athlete gives you later on in life are just endless. Just be smart with your money, because you can make enough money here in 1 or 2 years to set you up for the rest of your life. Just the ability to capitalize on a monetary value while you're a known commodity that can make something. Everyone thinks it's probably just really easy, but it's not. All these people are coming at you with the next greatest investment scheme, agents coming at you all the time, I'm sure personal marketing people coming at you all the time. So you're now not only just having to navigate class, practice, games, you've now got to navigate the world of financial management. And I don't think it's as easy as everyone thinks it is, but there's a lot more pressure also to probably perform. It's something I've always said with the NIL landscape. You can have the best laws in the country, but if you don't have the coaches that are going to utilize and recruit and develop the best talent and players, then the law matters none. And so we've got great coaches in place. Eli Drinkwitz, obviously in football, Dennis Gates in basketball, good softball players, good baseball players. We're just an all-around solid athletic program. And I think we're here to compete on the national stage. You've got players that could go make more money elsewhere. Some of them are, but the biggest majority of them are choosing to stay here in Columbia, choosing to stay here and get their degree, choosing to stay here and compete with their teammates and their brothers. And I think that's just a big bow towards everyone involved, making this the best place to be.
With the ability that Mizzou's had to turn around and get more support from the fans and bigger corporations and other people involved in it now. We're really starting to reap the benefits and see that now. Some of the football wins we had a few years ago when we beat Kansas State, at the end on the field goal, I was standing underneath the goalpost and I watched that one come through and everybody rushed the field. And then when we beat Kansas in basketball a couple years ago and everyone rushed the floor, and my wife and I just sat down and took in the environment, and through all the people, Coach Gates came over and gave us a big hug, and it was a rewarding thing to see how we have came back to an area now where people are starting to fill the seats again, and it's exciting as a Mizzou fan to see what this next year and all the coming years are going to bring with new top-level athletes that we're going to have the ability to bring in now and be a part of the Mizzou culture.
To this day, people still say what he was actually known for was his football days at the University of Missouri. The culture is kind of stuck even from when I was here, that it's family and teammates first. I can come across players now that I don't even know and strike up conversations and talk with them. I've got a 12-year-old daughter now. She's getting into sports. Volleyball is her favorite, but she still likes coming to watch football games. We really enjoy going to watch basketball games because she plays basketball also. But just getting to share that experience with her and pass that on to the next generation.
Just the passion it brings for our family in general to go and be a part of it. With a wife and 4 daughters, we all go and spend that time together, and then the memories we make, sharing the passion and joy for Mizzou with other like-minded people.
For state leadership and corporations alike, a thriving SEC athletic program is no longer just a campus amenity. It's a premier marketing engine for the state, driving tourism throughout the year, attracting major investments, and serving as a regular showcase of the state on the nationwide platform of college athletics.